Hello, Eclectic Crafter here. Today we're just going to work on getting this very large instruction booklet into a cinch. Now, what I have is a Zutter. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try using this. This was salvaged from an old, see, it just did it again. It went whoop. Oh my gosh. The papers were all crinkled and torn up and scribbled on by children, but the wire was great. So I carefully rolled out the wire and cut off the ends and saved it just to see if I could use it someday. So I'm going to try and put this on this because the only size I have is 1 inch. Woo! It's like a slinky. Don't need 1 inch. To set the end of this, the Zutter comes with all these little templates, and you can see the measurements there. See, this one I would spin in, but say I had that tiny little one, you just match it up. If you don't remember which one you had, all you have to do is take your little template and match it to the printed piece, and if it matches perfect, that's the size you need. And then it's really just, see, each one is a different size. So you adjust it eventually, and you open it up to that. And I always have it a little bit tighter. I only have the one size, so this was set for it. Why is it not? This is why my videos are too long. So you just put it in there and set it so that it's there. I like mine a little bit tighter. It also has markings on the inside. Can you see those? So you can do it by the markings, which is what I normally do, but I wanted to show you, you do have the other options. I'm hoping I can use the spiral. Now, let's not do this wrong. It has, for leverage, for balance, it has that little thing that pulls out, and then it really is just pull this handle down. I'm going to slide my paper in here. You want to start it off, it has these little lines, and you want to make sure that you start just at that line. Don't go past that line. So we'll grab a few pages here. And it doesn't matter if you start at the top or the bottom of the page, just always keep doing them the same way. So I'm picking them up and I'm turning them towards you, so I'm actually starting on the bottom. And I'm going to get it to that line. So as you can see, it punches the holes in. And then here, well, oh, that's so bright. I don't like using that. Can you see that little tiny nubbin sticking out right there? This is what it's for. You go in. Now I like catching this one of them, so I go to this one. I imagine you could go to the second one, but I don't like to take the chance that I'm missing. I'll know right off the bat if I don't have it in right, because one hole will look a little weird. And now it's really easy to get it to stay right where you want it. It's just sort of balancing it. I'm holding it with this hand to balance. You pull it out and you put it in. This is the machine I have. At the time that I bought this, it cost me less to get this one than the other, and I'm all about the cost. I worked very hard for the little bit of money I made. Now, because I started on that end, I always end up with that tiny little bit of a gap, and I could probably get one more hole on there. Doesn't hurt to try. I normally stop, but let's see what it does. I also normally laminate, but I'm not going to. So I was able to go all the way to the end, which is nice because when you have all your pages done, you stick these in like this. Sure, I don't have enough pages right this moment for this big wire, and it's rolling away. And then I would go up here and I would cut this one. See how this is the last loop, so I cut here, and then I put it in and to here, and I would put it in here to crush it. Put it in upside down, and then you do it again, and it crushes it closed. But I'm going to try, I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to try. Ooh, I think I'm going to be able to do it. They're set a little far apart for the wires, but I think once I have all these done, I'll be able to fit it in here. So we're going to go ahead and finish all this. I'm going to turn it around towards me and just bleep to the end. Come on. You cannot do a great deal of pages at once and it stay real accurate. And I would, but I'm using 24-pound paper, so your weight also makes a difference. Sorry, I have to have it turned where I can reach the lever. Now that we have all of our holes punched in, now to finish this up, I would cut this wire right here, put it in here, one section at a time, and crush it closed, okay? Except that I'm going to try my experiment, move that out of my way, and use that spiral wire that I pulled out of an old spiral notebook. The wire wasn't crushed or anything. Come on, papers, they keep sliding. Really? Now the hole disappeared completely. I am having one of those days. I had to completely dump. Oh, look at me. Let's try going the other way so it'll actually go in. I had to completely dump that video, and from that point on, it's just gotten worse and worse. Oh, no, I had tested it, and it had worked. Okay, so we're using that. Hey, it was worth a shot. Now I know that these aren't close enough for the spiral wire. Boy, I would have much rather have used... I don't have a small one. Darn, I don't have a small... Oh, well. Oh, well. That's okay. It'll be on a big one. Wire cut. All right. I went ahead and grabbed my needle nose. They're not, you know, they're jewelry. They're small. Miniatures. How's that? They're miniatures. So, let me get it all back in here. Not hard to cut. Just throw that one away. It's from the wrong angle. It's weird. Come on, I need all that. I'm not shy about going back and forth over them. I'll just keep going. Now, as you can see, they're all squished up there. My instructions, normally you take the front cover off and you put it on the back so that you can have this on the inside. It doesn't matter. And, well, I didn't even think about it. I haven't done one of these in so long. I like to take this little pokey wire and loop it through that last wire there. That's the reason for the baby size needle nose. Come on. I need real needle nose. They're narrower. Those are a little too, and then I can bend it down and around, and it just, you know, like on the spiral notebooks, it holds it a little better, but I don't want to be poked every time I pick up the book, so I bend it under. You can't even see what I'm doing. I just keep pulling it closer and closer to me. There. So I've got this all in its little thing. I am, oh, it's weird how it does that. Squashes it. Squashed it. Now, like, so I appreciate you sticking with me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe. I would love to hear your comments. I know I put this at the end and then half the time I cut it out. I'm not one of those to, let's just say I'm not good at selling myself. Good thing I'm not in that business, huh? You have a great day. Bye-bye.